Okay, children. In a previous class, I was teaching about oversubscription and how we are supposed to pass journal entries when the company issues shares. And I was talking to you about pro rata allotment. And pro rata allotment means whatever shares they have received, they will keep it with them. And instead of returning the money, they will adjust the money that they have received in your allotment money. Or if it is too excess, they will refund the money. So in exercise problem number 5, the last journal entry was not displayed. So the last journal entry is bank account data to share first call and final call. So just note it because the last part was not recorded. So just make a note of it. Now here you have illustration 5 where Sudha Limited she is offering 1 lakh shares of 10 each to the public payable, 3 on application, 4 on share allotment and the balance when required. Whenever she wants to require, here we are going to only record application and allotment. Okay, whenever she calls for she can record. Then 1 lakh 40,000 shares were received. And how these directors are going to allot. Now see what they say for 60,000 shares, applicants of 60,000 shares, all the shares are going to be issued. And those who have applied for 75,000 shares, only 40,000 shares are going to be issued. Excess money is going to be utilized for allotment. And the application, those who received for 5,000 shares, applicants of 5,000 shares, they were rejected. Okay. So all the both the adjustments are going to be there in this problem. So it's an easy way. I'll tell you an easy method for you to do this problem. After below this problem, you have a table. You can fill in the table also and work out the problem. Now, this is very easy method. You can always remember. See, 1,40,000 shares. This is the number of shares that you have received. Okay. But actually, you're going to issue how much? 1 lakh shares. So, what is the excess you have in your hand? 40,000 shares you have in your hand. Right. In this 40,000 shares, 5,000 shares you're going to reject. So which you're going to pass journal entries. And what is the excess money you have in your hand? 35,000, which you're going to adjust in allotment. Have you understood this? Okay. Now 35,000 you're going to adjust in allotment. Now what is the money you're going to receive in application? 3 rupees on application, 4 rupees on allotment. So the total face value of the share is rupees 10. 3 on application, 4 on allotment. Fine. So all your calculations are going to be in 3 because you're going to receive money in application, that is 3 rupees you're going to receive in application. 4 rupees you're going to receive in allotment. Fine. So now we're going to receive for 1,40,000 shares into 3. Okay. And then actually you're going to only issue 1 lakh shares. So 1 lakh into 3. That's what we're going to, this is the actual issue. So balance 5,000 you're going to, so let me put a comma here. 5,000 shares you're going to reject. So 5 threes are 50, right? You're going to reject. So here 2, 4,20,000 you're going to get on application. Actual amount should be only 3 lakhs and you're going to reject 15,000. Fine. So balance is what? Out of total this, you minus out of 1 lakh, this 1,40,000 you have received. Okay, actual issue is only 40,000. In this you have your rejection as rupees 5. 5,000 you are going to reject. So in this 40,000 extra, you are going to reject 5,000. So what is the difference you have? 35,000. So 35,000 you are going to adjust in allotment. What is the allotment amount? 1, 2, 3. The 15, carry 1. 1,05,000 you are going to adjust in your allotment amount. Shall I pass the journal entries for you and show it to you? Now see your illustration problem. See here, you have bank account data. Okay, bank account data to share application. Being application amount received. How much are you receiving? 1,40,000 into 3. That comes to how much? 4,20,000. How much should be transferred to the share capital? Share application account data to share capital account. Then share application amount transfer to capital. So that is how much? 1 lakh into 3. That comes to how much? 3 lakhs. Okay. So how much is the rejection? Just a minute, children. The screen has just gone away. Yeah. Okay. Now share application account data to bank account being 5,000 shares rejected. Okay, and excess money, that is 5,000 shares excess amount refunded. You write refunded, not rejected, refunded. So that is how much? 5,000 into 3, 15,000. Next, excess amount you're going to adjust in share allotment, right? Share application account data to share allotment account being excess amount adjusted in allotment. So how much is that excess amount? 35 into 35,000 into 3. That comes how much? 1,05,000. Have you understood this? Okay. Now let us go to the next one. Okay. Now we are going to the next journal. The next journal. Okay, then the next journal. Share allotment account home data to share capital in allotment money due. So that is how much? 1 lakh. No. So that is actually, yeah, 1 lakh into how much are they going to get in allotment? 4 rupees. Right? 1 lakh into 4. So that comes how much? 4 lakhs. So next you have bank account data. Bank account data. Okay, bank account data to share allotment. So actually 4 lakh is due, right? So 4 lakhs minus 1,05,000. So what will go into your pocket? Allotment pocket 2,95,000. Okay, being allotment amount deposited. Allotment amount deposited. Right? Now see the problem once again. You can see here your bank account related to share application 4,20,000. Right? It goes in your bank. Actually, 3 lakh should go. 5,000 you're rejecting, and 1 lakh 5,000 you're transferring into your allotment account. So that comes to your total comes to 4 lakh 20. So you add this, it will come to 4 lakh 20. Then actual amount on allotment due is 4 lakhs. The amount transferred is 2 lakh 95,000 because we already adjusted in allotment. Fine. Actually, there is a table also. Uh, this is one way which I have taught you. There is a table also you can think like writing the table also. I can explain to you how to calculate the amount that is to be adjusted in allotment. So in your in your book you have a working note, right? You have a working note. In your working note they have given you share applied. So how many shares are applied? Actually 60,000 shares are applied, and 75,000 shares are applied, and then 5,000 shares are applied. Okay, so total shares applied. Share applied. Hmm. And for those who have applied share, how much you have allotted? Share allotted. How many shares you have allotted? Those who have asked for 60,000 shares, you have allotted 60,000. Those who have applied for 75,000 shares, you have allotted 40,000 shares. So into 3 into 3 into 3. So into 3 into 3. So how much is the application amount received? Share application amount received. Amount received. How much is that? Share application amount, I draw a line here for you so you understand. Okay. The explanation is there in the reader also. You will include. So you have here. So total application amount received is 1,80,000. So this one. Okay, 1,80,000. You're getting 2,25,000. Rejection is how much? 15,000. So now here how much allotted application money. So 1,80,000. In the case here they have given. So here 40,000 into 3, 1,50,000. Right, actually only 40,000. This only should be given, right? So now here the 2 lakh 25,000 minus 1,20,000. What is the excess? 1,05,000. Fine. So appropriation towards allotment money. Appropriation towards allotment money. Refund is how much? 115,000. Right? So I hope you understood this. Next, we'll go to our exercise problem. Exercise 5, where you have Lalita Limited. She's offering 30,000 equity shares of 10 each to public, payable 2 per share on application, 3 on allotment, and balance when required. Applications for 50,000 shares were received, on which the director is going to allot 10 applicants for 10,000 shares are going to be issued in full. Applications for 35,000 shares, they'll be getting 20,000 shares, and those who asked for 5,000, they're not going to get anything. So totally, the company is going to offer 30,000 shares only. Yeah. So actually, they are getting how many shares? 50,000 shares they are getting. So how much they are getting? Excess 50 minus 30. And this is your issue. Okay, this is what you have received. So how much is the excess? 20,000 shares. Okay, so this is your excess. In this excess, how much you're going to return? This is you're going to return nil. You're going to get not going to get anything. 5,000 you're going to return refund. So what is that you're going to adjust in allotment? So you're going to adjust in allotment 15,000. Right. So the company is going to issue 10 rupees per share. You're going to 2 on application you're going to issue, 3 on allotment you're going to. and balance when required. Whenever they require the balance, you need to, so total 5 rupees it's calling for. Now shall I go to the journals? The first journal, bank account data to share application. Okay, bank account data to share application. I'm just making it big so that you can view. Alright. So what is it? Actually, how much is going into the bank? 50,000 is going into the bank. Right. And what is the application amount? Application amount is rupees 2. 50,000 into 2. So that comes to 1 lakh. You can write rupees here. In the books of whom? Journals. In the books of Lalita. Lalita Limited. Okay, journals. So 1 lakh. So being application amount deposited or share application amount received. Share application amount received. Fine. Actually, how much should go? Share application account data to share capital account. Okay. Being share application amount transferred to capital. Share capital. So how much is that? How much are we going to transfer? Only 30,000. Right? 30,000 only the company is issuing into 2. 3 2 are 60,000. So yeah. How much is going to be adjusted in allotment? Share application account data to share allotment. Share allotment. How much? How much is going to be I think transfer to share allotment? You already did the calculation there, isn't it? How much is going to be adjusted here? 15,000. So 15,000 into 15,000 into 2. So that comes how much? 30,000. Fine. Next you have the excess amount adjusted in allotment. Excess amount adjusted in allotment. Okay. Now share application account data to, you're going to reject, isn't it? Share application account data to bank. You're going to refund the amount to bank account. Being excess amount refunded. Refunded. So that is how much? 5 into 2. 5 2s are 10. 10,000. So you got here. Actual how much is going into your bank? First, how much is going to bank? 1 lakh is going into your bank. Then actual amount should be 60. So 60 plus 30, 90. 90 plus 10, 1 lakh. So the account is tallied. Okay. So then one more journal entry you have. Let us go to the next journal entry. Share allotment. Share allotment account data to share capital account. Being share allotment amount due. Amount due. So how much is that? What is your due amount? Allotment, how much are you going to collect? In allotment, you're going to collect 3 rupees. 3 rupees and or 30,000. Now 30,000 into 3 is what? 90,000. 90,000 you should collect actually, right? How much is going into allotment? We'll see bank account data to bank account data to share allotment account. Being allotment amount received. Share allotment amount received. So how much is going to be received? 90,000 minus how much are you going to refund? How much was adjusted in your allotment account? 1 second, children. We go to the problem. Yeah, how much was allotted? How much was given for your allotment adjustment? 30,000. Okay, so 30,000 minus 90. So that comes how much? 30,000 minus 90, 60,000. Why only 60,000? 30,000 was already adjusted when your application amount was received. Fine. Now I can explain to you the working notes also how to calculate. Hmm? So see now that you have got working notes, you can note down this working notes. Okay, working notes. How much shares were applied? Shares were applied for. Shares were applied for how much? 10,000 shares were applied and shares allotted. Share allotted. How much did you allot? 10,000 shares were allotted. So what was the rate of the shares into 2? Now 35,000 into 2. For 35,000 people, you allotted only 20,000 into 2. Next. For those who had applied 5,000 shares, you just rejected them. You didn't do anything. Fine. Next. So next you're going to application amount received. Share application amount received. How much did you receive? You received 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs. And here you receive 70,000. Okay. Then here you received, so the amount is 10,000. Right. Now next you're going to go appropriation on allotment money. Appropriation on allotment money. So that is how much. Now here it is not, sorry, you have to cut off 1 0. 10,000 into 2 is only 20,000. 2 lakhs. 20,000. So how much is the appropriation amount? 20,000. And then you have 40,000 laid up. Okay, so this one. Okay, and this is this. So 20,000 here, here you have 40,000. Yeah. So next you have refund. So what is the excess here? You can easily calculate the excess. 70,000 minus 40,000 is here 40,000. So that is what? You have 30,000 which you are going to adjust in your, which is what you are going to adjust. Okay, that appropriation. This is your appropriation. Now the refund. Your refund is how much? 10,000 is your refund. Okay, so this is the an appropriation amount adjusted to be the allotment. So this is your allotment money. Fine. Okay, this is a table you can make for yourself. I just explain to the other way. The shortcut method I've already explained when doing the problem. Okay, so just go through it and I hope you will understand. The journals are very simple. Fine. Okay, this is your exercise problem. See, I've written it. Okay, this is going to be a working notes. You can put those figures into this thing, working notes if you're not able to understand. It's very easy. You can calculate, children. Alright, if you want me to fill it also, I can fill it in this. If you want, I can do this again for you. See here, it's very easy. 10,000 shares those who have got, they have allotted 10,000 shares. So, yeah. And those who have applied for 35,000 shares, they have got only 20,000 shares. Okay, those who want 5,000 shares, they were not given anything. Okay, so if this is into two, everything into two because application money is into two. So how much application money they received? 20,000. Okay, here they received 70,000. So it apply into two, 70,000 here. Here what did they receive? 10,000 purchase amount. So what is application money? Yeah, application money actually I know that will be 20,000. Please apply into this. Okay, 20,000. And this will be 40,000. This into this. So now what will happen? Excess this minus this appropriation 30,000. We're going to adjust. How much is the refund? 5,000. This systematic. So for the fifth problem, you have an explanation here. Working notes again. I have done it for you. Right? I hope you understood the illustration problem and the exercise problem, children. And see you in the next class. The next class, I'm going to teach you is your illustration problem. And in the next class, I will teach you call in advance. Fine. Okay. Thank you, children.